Orders Now Help video. In this video, we're going to cover some of the reporting capabilities of Orders Now from the warehouse side. In this particular video, we're going to cover the standard reports. And these standard reports include reprinting your labels, viewing your stockouts, viewing your warehouse performance, and viewing each user's performance. So let's get started. I'm here on the dashboard page for Orders Now after you've logged in as a warehouse, and if you'd like to learn more about this dashboard page in particular, you can watch our video on the dashboard overview in the Help Center. But for now, we're going to go over to this option for reports in the navigation bar, and you can see that we have all reports, standard reports, lookup reports, downloadable reports, and bin and hold reports. In this particular video, we're going to cover standard reports. So let's click on Reprint Labels report, and let's see what this report has. As we can see, we have a table in the middle for labels, we have a filter on the left that we can filter by, and we have a labels log. Now the labels log holds the last 50 or so labels that have been generated in Orders Now that you can quickly go and just reprint from here. So to do that, you can find your customer or your customer order, and you click on View Labels, and you can see that it would have a tracking number normally, and it would have the date it was saved, and you can have the option to print. When you press the print button, the web application corresponds with the print server that is installed on the computer and prints the label through your thermal label printer. So all of these things have to be installed and working. And if you'd like to learn more about installing the print server, please see our Configuring the Print Server help video in the Help Center. Now, if you want to search for a particular order, you can use the report type and identifier filters over here. You can filter by identifier or customer order ID. I'm going to filter by identifier here and generate the report so we can see the results. And we have two orders here, two different customer order identifiers, two different dates that they were processed, but the same customer and the same address. And I can click on View Labels, and I can print from here the report or the label that I'd like to print. So this must have been a multi-unit order that was split up into two, and this one would be the same thing. You can also filter by customer order ID, which is a little bit more exact on its filtering, but this is the reprint labels report. So let's take a look at the next report, which is viewing your stockouts. We're going to go up here to Reports, select Standard Reports, and then click on Stockouts. Now stockouts are items that have been ordered to Orders Now through inventory orders, but you don't have the item and you must stock out the order because you can't fulfill it. So these are things that you don't want to happen but could end up happening to you in the future. So we can add a date range, we can add a customer order identifier, we can add a customer order unit identifier, and we can select whether it was stocked out by the system automatically or whether it was stocked out by the user. And we can click on Find Stockouts. And we can see here that we have a good amount of stockouts on this table. It includes all this information with the identifiers, the lookup product identifier, the date it was stocked out, who stocked it out, and the client name and title. And if I wanted to filter this by only system stockouts, I can, and you can see I only have one, and then by user stockouts, which would be any user in the warehouse doing that. You can also clear these filters by clicking the Clear Filter button, and you can also download this report as a CSV file, which you can open in Excel. So that's a stockout report. Let's take a look at the next report, which is viewing your warehouse performance. To do that, we're going to go up here to Reports and select Standard Reports, and we're going to select Warehouse Performance Report. Now this report has a bunch of different filters that you can use to find exactly the exact performance that you want to see. You can add a date range in here as well, and it will automatically update. And you can see here that I'm filtering by user and I'm displaying totals. So in this last week, this user admin has shipped out 20 customer order units. So if we look by warehouse, we can see that this warehouse has shipped out or has one open purchase orders. All of this information is displayed for this warehouse, and you can see this exact warehouse performance. And if we wanted to go by day, we can go by day in this date range, so today and yesterday. And if we wanted to then go by user, this would be the user's activity for those days as well. So that's the warehouse performance report. Let's look at the last report, which is viewing each user's performance. So to do that, let's go up to Reports and select Standard Reports, and then we have a User Performance Report. And here we can see all of the items that this user has shipped out and fulfilled during a given time. And you can select by user, and you can select by date range. So we can do this week, and we can see that 27 rows are here of items that have been sent out. It just gives you some basic information and allows you to see the performance of each user right here on this table. So those are the standard reporting features in OrdersNow. In a future video, we're going to cover the lookup reports and the downloadable reports in OrdersNow that are available to you. But for this video, this will just cover the standard reporting in OrdersNow. We hope that it answers all of your questions about this section, and if you have any further questions about this video or any of the other videos in our Help Center or OrdersNow in general, please feel free to contact us using the information provided on your screen.